very funny, Joleen Lunzer!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Jolene. Welcome to the BB Breakdown with Jolene. That's me. Hello, everyone. I've missed you so much. Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Jolene. That's me. I break down all things BB24. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Sunday night. Tonight, we're going to be talking about episode 25 of Big Brother season 24. And we have our casual cornerback. But first, make sure you smash that like. Let's set a like goal for, let's get crazy, 922 likes. Okay, 922 likes. That would be amazing. If you want to support the channel, Super Chat's a great way to do it while we're live. That's always fun. We'll highlight your comments. Otherwise, super thanks. After the video posts, I do have Patreon tiers and a membership here on YouTube if you want to join the Lean team. And PayPal, Cash App. I appreciate those of you who support the channel, and hit subscribe. If it's your first time here, we take a comedic look at Big Brother, you know. And tonight we're going to bring my husband up because Chell comes in once a week and he gives us the casual perspective. We call it Casual Corner because he doesn't do spoilers. He doesn't watch the live feeds. He just watches the episodes so that we can see how most of Facebook feels about this show, how they get their opinions. We had the return of Zingbot tonight. Thank you for saying you like my shirt. It's from Target. You can get it there. It's probably on sale because it's a summer collection. And also shout out again to Lip Esteem, lipesteem.com. We love Lip Esteem. We love Tamika's the owner of Lip Esteem. It's a Minnesota-based makeup company. It's gluten-free. It's cruelty-free. It's vegan. It's awesome. Their lip glosses, their lipstick. I'm wearing the lip gloss. This color I'm wearing tonight is, see, I'm nearsighted, so I have to take my glasses off to see up close and on to see far away. Candy Girl. So I have Candy Girl on, but I'm going to put this on top of it because I told you guys previously, this one is my favorite one. It's Excite Mint, and it has a minty flavor. Oh my gosh, so good. And glitter. And Tamika put up a post, and a lot of you went to lipesteem.com and you supported her wonderful business. So if you want to support a woman-run business, a Black-owned business, go to lipesteem.com and get some delicious, delicious lip glosses. I got new nails. We're living the best life. So without further ado, let's bring up my husband for Casual Corner. I love your screen name, Chell.
Thanks. I just wanted to make sure everyone knew that I watched the episode tonight.
Okay, so Chell tonight we will only refer to him as Brittany's crazy left eye.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany Left Eye, whatever her last name is, in honor of the wonderful Gone Too Soon Lisa Lopez.
I think her last name is Floater.
Well, we'll see when we get to this week.
Brittany's crazy left eye floater.
Since we can't do spoilers with Chell, you'll have fun this week with the veto because it's comics and they comment on. Let's just say the comics seem to roast the house guests better than the Zings did.
When you say comics, do you mean like stand-up comics, or are you saying like when they put them in the superhero outfits, comics?
Yes. So the BB Comics competition. So
Got
the
it.
veto this week was BB Comics.
That's the one where they like do a zip line and then they have to memorize everything as they pass.
Yes. An iconic Big Brother competition that they did some roasting of the house guests from what we're hearing on the feeds within their comics, and I'm here for it. Okay, wait till you see Kyle's comic, Chell.
Because Zingbot really didn't comment at all on people's games, and I thought
Let's
that's
talk about that as two comedians, Chell. Tonight was Zingbot, which is something that fans wait for every year. Well, I don't know if we wait for it anymore because it's been kind of disappointing. I feel like Kathy Griffin just hire her every season to come in because she did it for BB16 and it was great. But since then, and what did you think of the Zings, Joe?
I think the zings were dumb. I like the ones about Alyssa. I thought that was great, but that was specifically talking about her game. I thought that's what Zingbot did, not just like make physical comments. Because I'd rather, if I'm going to be zinged, I'd rather be on choices that I can change rather than on things that I can't change at all. And like even like Michael's zings was so dumb because it's like he's not an ugly man, so it's not like right.
And it has nothing to do with. I don't remember
Taylor being an ice queen because she cried when Joseph left.
Yeah, she's not even. Let's go through them because I have them written down here. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
So first one, let's do Brittany, which ended up being the last one. So we'll go last to first. Brittany.
I would have called her a parrot instead. I'd be like, Brittany, would you like some crackers and help on Michael's shoulder because you are Michael's parrot? Zing.
You are Michael. Zing. It said, Brittany, I have a song for you. Jeepers Creepers. Where did you get those? No, no, what's the zing go? Like house gas. Or how's the voice go? I was doing it earlier.
Sounds like Erica Jane.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get it down. I was like, house gas. I'm Zingbot.
It's higher.
Brittany, I have a song for you.
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers, where did you get those papers? Where did you get those crazy fucking eyes? Zing.
I think if you have to rely on like a curse word, it's like obviously the zing's not that good.
And no one's talking about her crazy eyes since like early on when everyone photoshopped a knife in her hand when they screen grabbed when she was close up. I mean, it's good. Like when I do my impressions of her, I definitely bring the eyes into the impression because it's a part of her aesthetic. But there's so many more things with Brittany that you could talk about that don't have anything game-wise, like you were saying, how she is a parrot for Michael, or as we'll see on Wednesday, the comic really, really got her game.
Alyssa's was the only good thing.
Yeah, so Brittany sucked. Alyssa, when I see you, I can't help but think of a heavy winter coat in the desert, dead weight, and completely useless. Zing! I'm going to stop the voice because it's not good. That one was good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's on game. That's what you need.
Dead weight and
people
completely
make.
Useless.
Yeah.
Yes, that was good because she really has done nothing. She's been useless thus far. So it's like, okay, yeah. Now,
not for Kyle's boner.
No, not for Kyle's boner.
She hasn't been useless for Kyle's boner.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, true. But that is a good one because you think of it, you got a good little metaphor going on, like comparison, of like a heavy winter coat in the desert, which, yeah, dead weight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that could kill you if you were in a heavy winter coat in the desert and completely useless. And really, what has she done other than cry, get her period? And I only say that because it seems like she always has her period. Here's my really, on a serious note, in taking to the side, on a serious note, okay? Jolene's after school special moment. Auntie Jolene advice, woman to woman. Alyssa, if you are, I'm curious what kind of birth control she's on. Because when I was her age, they put me on an orthotricycline, which was a 3 hormone levels. And let me just say, I got enough hormones to go around. I could be sharing them. I didn't need 3, I needed 1. So my emotions were like a freaking roller coaster in my early 20s. And then it happened to a lot of my friends too. But I feel like all the girls nowadays are getting IUDs and stuff, but that was before IUDs. And so they put us on this birth control that had multiple hormone levels. I feel like this chick cries at the drop of a hat. And it could be her birth control. So check that out, Alyssa. If you are on some kind of birth control that has multiple hormone levels, you probably don't need it. Then I got on an orthocycline, and it happened to me and a bunch of my friends. I don't want to name them because maybe they don't want to be named. But then it like leveled me out more. So just watching tonight's episode, I was like, dang, this chick is and I'm an emotional person too, but this is overly emotional. So yeah, the more you know, like Rich says, check. Ladies, if you have, they put a lot of shit in us, and they do in more ways than one. But like just check it out.
You shouldn't be eating shit.
You shouldn't be. You might be on a roller coaster of emotions. Vanessa's in the chat. Shout out to our friend Vanessa. She says, "Name them, name those friends." Oh my gosh, yes. You hate when people talk about their periods. I do like talking about my periods, so I love normalizing menstruation talks. It's my favorite. But she's really really emotional. I don't know how I got there, but I did. I just wanted to say that. Okay, so that moment's over. So that's a good zing. Chell agrees.
Mm-hmm.
How about okay, so Zingbot, I'm not gonna do the voice because I suck at it. It's DJ Showtime. You are so popular in the underground because that's where they find fossils. Zing.
Boring. Maybe Zing wasn't that good because he was standing so far away from them.
Yeah, that COVID again. It's just ruined everything. But the Zings
like
have been bad.
60 feet. I felt like
pre-COVID too.
Yeah.
We need to Zingbot. And then Zingbot. I heard the Big Brother backyard was hot, but this is brutal. I could really could use something icy and cold. Could I borrow your Taylor?
Yeah, that was dumb. I didn't like it either.
Yeah, it's like, well, she's not even cold. She's actually
she cried when Joseph left. Like,
yeah, and she's very empathetic and the most understanding out of probably anybody in that house at this point.
I'm just gonna say, I think Zingbot bombed on stage tonight. It was not good.
He ate shit, as we comics say. There's times you go on stage and you try stuff and you eat shit. I think Zingbot treats this like an open mic, and this needs to be a book show.
Yeah, he really should have brought his A game. He brought his C, D, E, F, G game.
I mean, he's a headliner now. He's been in the game years. He should have material. Just
you think he's just leaning back because he's been in it so long? He doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, couldn't Zingbot just go steal? Just do what all good comics do: steal people's materials. Yeah, materials. I say.
Maybe he's just like he's over comedy now because he's been in the game for so long and he hasn't really risen to the level that he expects.
We know lots of comics like that. Bitter. He's bitter. So he's like, I gotta show up for this job.
Yeah.
Puts the cigarette. He's like, okay, Alyssa.
I did see some coke on his medal.
Yeah. Oh, no. So, you think he's in the coke?
Yeah. That's the only way he gets by. He gets drunk and coked up.
Zingbot's like, this. Yeah, CBS was a good credit, but it can't be my only one.
Do this again.
What'd you say?
Why do I have to fucking do this again? My agent better book me something this year or I'm gonna fucking freak.
Yeah.
I only get work during the summer. 2 days during the summer.
Why can't I do a buddy movie with Kevin Hart? I'm just as good.
They were supposed to send my reel over to Heart or Heartbeat Productions. What's Kevin Hart's production company? I don't know, but they didn't. Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell get all the good gigs.
Did you know that I had a deal at CBS?
Les Moonves molested me. Zing.
I feel like so at this point,
here is my baby Zingbit.
Like have an affair with Julie Chen. Do something, Zingbot, so you can
maybe it's Julie Chen inside the Zingbot machine. That's what we don't know.
Maybe it is. She's like,
that's her thing.
Kind to each other. Jesus loves you. Zing. And you're like,
what? But no, just they're picking on like the basic things of Zingbot. Kenya says Zingbot's phoning it in. Zingbot is phoning it in. It is sad as okay. Monty, I hear you are good at impressions. In fact, I have been working on my Monty impression. I'm Monty and I'm so boring. Zing.
I don't think Monty's boring.
I don't think he's boring either.
He stopped doing his impression. I don't know if he's still doing them, but
someone on Twitter said this Zing is more boring than Monty. I'm gonna like that. That is funny. All right. And then let's see. With all that's going on in the world, there is some new zinging guidelines. Masks are now optional unless your face looks like Michael. Cover that up. Zing.
Zing?
It's a zing.
I think he's just saying stuff now because he's like such a hack now that whatever he says is just a sentence and then he says zing afterwards.
I mean,
I better take a giant shit. Am I right, Kyle? Zing. You know, like
yeah. Is anyone else so sad they want to be unplugged for life? Zing. Like you're like, is that a cry for help? Zingbot is now a cry for
will
help.
somebody help me hold this gun to my head? Zing.
Zing. I mean, it's really, yeah. Zingbot proof artificial intelligence doesn't exist. Zing.
Zing.
Yeah, we're just calling people old and ugly now, after all. That's all Zingbot's doing. And it's like, but Julie Chen tells us every episode to be kind. But then you got someone that works for you that is.
That's why I think Julie is in the Zingbot costume. That's their only chance to like be against what she stands for. She could be free finally, you know, get it out of her system.
Oh my gosh, that would actually be interesting if we find out later it's been Julie Chen the whole time. She's like, I can't keep going with this God 101
She's like
shit.
all sweaty and like her hair's like across her forehead.
Yeah. I miss the days when I slapped Marcellus in the head.
Why would you cheat on me and have a baby with another woman, Les? I mean, Michael.
Zing. Why did you ruin so many women's careers and so then I had to step down from the talk? I love the talk. I like to talk. Zing. Oh shit, that was supposed to be to Les.
Alyssa, zing.
Alyssa. All right. Turner, it seems you have been everywhere except the shower. Zing.
I didn't know he didn't shower. Is that a known thing?
I mean, he didn't in the beginning. Yeah, he's not a big showerer, but that we don't really talk about that either. There's so much more with his game. There's like, you know, with Terence, you could roast him on saving showmances. I would have roasted Turner a little bit about his game and how much he likes Alyssa, probably kind of similar to like Cody, like back in the day, and Christine, BB16, how he is with Alyssa. Yeah, there's just lots of things that you could do, you know. Yeah, Jared Kushner could be Zing, but there's lots of people love one another. Yeah, right, lady. Yeah, love one another unless they look like Michael or are boring like Monty. Zing. And it's just like, they were really bad. But Zingbot's been bad for a while now, you know?
Even last year?
Yeah, I don't even remember the Zings last year. It's not
When was the height of Zingbot? Dane Cook?
Yeah, Dane Cook. When Dane Cook was Zingbot, it was really the height around his time. Once, you know,
Could you imagine being a stand-up comic and booking that gig?
Zingbot?
Yeah.
I wonder who does. It's probably just have random writers. They probably don't have.
They have the pre-show comic. Maybe she helps with the writing room to help.
They had a pre-show
Remember
comic?
Yeah, when we went, they had the warm-up comic. They
Was
made
she
me
a
dance.
comic?
They got you a t-shirt. Yeah, she was a comic.
Really?
Go up there and like zing people in the audience.
Oh,
And
she
she's
did?
like, okay, we're gonna win a t-shirt now. And you'd be like, all right, yay.
Yeah, because every show, when you go to live show tapings, if you haven't been before, they have someone who is like the audience warm-up, you know, which is actually a pretty cool job. We know some audience warm-up. I know the woman who's the audience warm-up for The View. She's super funny, a funny comedian. But I can't remember. I've been to quite a few tapings, but now I'm starting to be reminded of that. And basically, yeah, you talk to the crowd. You know, you need a comic who's good at crowd work. You need a comic who's quick on their feet, improv. But ultimately, you're probably recycling a lot of the same jokes because a lot of the people that go to LA TV show tapings are from out of town. So it's like, where are you from? Da, da, da. Let's make a joke about where you're from. Blah, 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 you know. So, okay, yeah. I would like to have that job if they want to hire me.
Zing.
Zing. I wouldn't be too proud. I'm not too proud to beg. Zing. But I guess... yeah, they need Jeff Ross.
Jolene has some opinions, guys.
As Nene Leak says, I'm just going to drink my drink. So, yeah, I think when Kathy Griffin was on for BB16, I thought that was funny. But they need it. You know, it's CBS. They can afford it. Again, it's a thing where they don't put enough money into this show. It's their summer show. It fills a lot of time up, but they don't really put the amount of effort they should into it. So, I mean, Marsha the Moose does better for BB Can with like zinging and stuff and talking to them and being funny and roasting them up than Zingbot does, you know.
I wonder what the ratings for Big Brother have been like this year.
Yeah, look up ratings, Chal.
I don't know where to find those.
But they pay Zingbot and Motor Oil. Yeah, I mean, they get a good deal.
It says Thursday's largest audience, 3.5 million total viewers.
Wow. Is that good? I'm just saying, wow.
Yes, now it's good because it's like not a lot of people watch live as much as they watch recorded, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it says they tied for the nightly demo win.
Mm. Yeah.
That was the Kyle eviction episode. Everybody wanted a piece of that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love Marsha the Moose too, Jamie. I hope she gets to see her one true love, Peter, again. Oh my God, they had such a connection, her and Peter. She'd be like, Peter. And then even when Dan Giesling, even the first season we watched, Chell, or maybe it was the second season when her and she
BB
talked
Can?
to Dan when he was in the house. Do you remember Marsha
Oh,
the
yeah.
Moose?
No.
There's just a moose that's like on the wall that sometimes talks to the house guests and gives them like little pranks they have to do or little missions they have to complete within the house. And they pick people. It's like, hey, hey, Peter, what are you doing? And they're like,
I would
oh,
walk away.
Marsha.
I'd
And
walk
it's corny, but it's like great. It's again, what do you say? Then they walk away.
No, I would walk away.
That would be like, fuck you, Marsha.
I'm just walking to the kitchen. Leave me alone.
Well, also whoever writes, we know comics who write for like The Circle. They do a great job writing jokes. There's just lots of things you could do. Even the voice, the comic who does Love Island. I mean, come on, they could do better. They could do better. But they're phoning it in just like Julie Chen does. So there you go. All right. So this episode, Cho, we see that Michael won HOH. He put the puzzle together in 2 seconds. Michael is a real robot.
Yeah.
Were you surprised?
The real Zingbot? Maybe him and Zingbot traded places.
Maybe. Michael is like, I was talking to Cho, I'm like, how interesting it would be if we got a bunch of Michaels. No, not personality wise, but a bunch of
Michael is Michael.
Want to clone Michael?
Clone 16 Michaels.
Yep.
Up for eviction this week is Michael and Michael. Michael, and Michael will be playing the veto. Good luck.
It would be a million of the agent, whatever, from the Matrix. Remember how he was cloned? Mr. Anderson. It would just be a million of that and Michael. But Michael, we know, is a super fan, like a super fan. He played Big Brother at his college. They did like a Big Brother game. He played it. He didn't win it, but it's on YouTube. You can find footage of it. Interesting. So if you got a bunch of people who actually cared about the game, studied the competitions, and could compete well, and were smart, because you can get different personality types. They wouldn't all be Michaels, because a house full of Michaels, it wouldn't be that dramatic reality TV wise, but you would have, competition. But you do need different personalities. But what they do is they cast for like showmances, they cast for looks, they cast for all these archetypes that we don't necessarily need to see anymore. We've seen them, we're good. But if we actually had a house full of people who could win shit and would be like competing against each other, close competitions, you would never know which week. That would be fascinating. That would be a fun Big Brother I'd want to watch,
I would casually watch it and then comment on
it. Michael's comp wins were what people expected from Monty, really. I mean,
Monty is very strong looking, yeah.
No one expected Michael to beast some of these comps he's beasting, because he's like a tall, lanky guy, but
I also think he has that want to win more than other people because he's such a super fan. I think if Monty was like, oh man, I gotta win this, like if he felt the excitement of Big Brother as much as Michael did, then there'd be that competition there. But Michael just blows everyone out of the water because he's like, I've seen this a million times. I've been dreaming about this. And here I go, like
for real. And that's why we don't need a bunch of 6-packs and muscles and things. You can put people that aren't the most beautiful per se, just like Zingbot saying, and you can have a good show, because I don't need to watch gorgeous people play Big Brother. And I don't think Michael's ugly, but Zingbot sure did. Turner's reactions were probably the best part, because he's like, him and his little braids are like, they hated it.
He's over Michael.
He's over Michael.
Yeah.
He is over Michael. They desperately need BB Can versus BBOS. I don't see why they don't do it. There are some real characters, like in All Stars, US versus Canada would be amazing. Two North American countries. I wonder if Mexico has a Big Brother. I've never watched it. We gotta watch it if they do. Let me see.
We call it Mexico Big Brother the Streets.
What? BB Mexico. Big Brother Mexico. Okay. Oh, it went to 2015,
Yeah.
I think.
Then
And
they're
so
like, oh man, with no white people, nobody's racist towards people of color. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of it.
what are we going to do without the racism for ratings? Big Brother Mexico was launched by Televisa in 2002 before its debut. The idea of being watched, blah, 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 was shocking to some in Mexican society. The series was successful, and it was followed by a special edition called Big Brother VIP, the Mexican celebrities from show business and even politics. That sounds fun. That's like what they do in the UK. Congressman Jorge or George Kawagi, minority whip of the Mexican Green Party in the Chamber of Deputies of Mexico's Congress, shocked and angered many people in Mexico when he asked to be excused from his post in Congress to be sequestered for months inside the Big Brother house. Oh my gosh, they had a politician ask if he could be excused from his duties in Congress to be in the Big Brother house. Critics among colleagues.
They should get, I would hope that one of our politicians would do that, because that would it would be awesome.
Right. Oh my God. If we just had one of like politicians.
Maybe our president, if Joe Biden was like, I need at least 90 days to go on this show and then I'll be president.
Freaking Ted Cruz's dumbass in there. Just lock him in the house.
He gets
Roast the
jealous.
shit out of him. If he crying every second, throwing his wife under the bus to win the game. I put it on my wife. I was like, don't trust him. Don't trust him. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. During the show, late night variety show host, comedian, and producer Adal Ramones, also from Televisa, made a send up of Big Brother, which he called El Gran Carnal, or Big Bro in Mexican slang. The show had returned after 10 years off the air on Sky and Channel 5 with the fourth season that premiered in 2015. So it looks like it hasn't aired since 2015. So it went 2003, 2002, 2003, 2005, and then 2015 and 2004. It's confusing. Their Wikipedia is confusing, but there was a Big Brother Mexico. I love that a politician asked to be excused so that they could be in it.
That's awesome. Well,
BBUK had a member of parliament. He was terrible.
was he in parliament at the time?
Which
or
one?
like did he
Which season
was he
it?
voted out and then he was out of it?
Yeah. Which season was it? Caitlyn Jenner did BB Australia while running for governor. Oh, Caitlyn, girl, we don't need to see you on any more TVs. Okay.
Did you think when Michael got this competition that he would win like right away, or do you think that
Once
you
I
thought
saw a
so?
puzzle. Yeah.
You were like, oh, Michael's good. Like when they cut from the last episode to the, you're like, it's over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Once Julie Chen, she actually did a walkthrough on her social media. She showed up to set, and she was like, look, guys, here's a clip or a sneak peek of our HOH tonight. And there were puzzle pieces. I was like, everyone on Twitter was like, okay, so Michael's going to win HOH. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
But because Alyssa can't puzzle, Terence can't puzzle. I mean, Taylor said she's bad at math. Brittany, I haven't figured out.
No math involved in the puzzle.
Kind of.
It's a puzzle.
You add up the puzzle's math, sort of. It's mathy. I feel like it's mathy because I'm bad at math too. And
no,
puzzles,
because when you make a puzzle, you're not like, I got to turn this 30 degrees perfectly. And then I'll, you're just like,
I got it. When she said it was mathy, I was like, that's a little mathy. Brittany, we don't know what she's good at yet. Monty, I thought Monty would be okay in this, but Monty so far hasn't
Brittany's
been.
good at cheering for Michael after he wins.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I shouldn't be this happy, but I am.
Oh my God, crazy eyes.
It's geometry. Yeah, it's geometry. Right? No? I was really bad at geometry. My geometry teacher hated me. Like he was mean to me. Alyssa knows what 10 seconds is. Yep, Alyssa knows she can count to 10, obviously. Sometimes 20.
What did you feel about the nominations?
Well,
I think he should have put up Monty and Turner.
I think he for sure should take Turner out.
I think he should put up both. Those are the strongest people, and they know that they're going to go for him afterwards.
Yeah. I mean,
it's time to get rid of the really strong people and put him in a house with not good comp people.
We're down to the final 7. Now's the time to take these hits. Monty and Turner are coming for Michael. Michael should know this. Monty has made it clear to Taylor. Monty Taylor has shared it with Brittany. I'm sure Brittany has shared it with Michael. So he should know. But I would actually go Turner before I'd go Monty, because Turner, I think, has more wins. And Turner put your 2 allies on the block, and you know how to plan to backdoor you. So just because you were able to talk him into putting Kyle up and sending Kyle out, you don't owe him anything. He could have said no if he wanted to. And it's Big Brother. And in that regard, I mean, I guess that, for him, he's worried about the optics of that, of doing a good thing, and then what he feels is a good thing, and then you being punished for it. And also jury management wise, Turner, go back. You went back on your word. But I think if Turner was looking at this strategically, he would know that that's part of the game. Like, you should never trust at this point that someone isn't going to put you up.
Yeah, but I think we're at the point of the game where it's like Michael knows he's going to be a target. So I think it's time to put up Monty and Turner, because then it's like those are the best players in the house, and you're going to be a target next week. But the good news is that you get to play veto no matter what. I just think that he should have made a stronger move. You have to set boundaries now. You got to keep Taylor. You got to keep Terence, because they're not as good as their percentage to win comps compared to Michael is a lot lower, So.
Yeah. Ashley just put you in your place. She said, suck it, Brittany's crazy left eye. Geometry is a math course. Geometry equals suck it, Brittany's crazy.
But the geometry is when you cut the pieces, like they fit into each other. It's just a puzzle. It's not really like I got to find out the angles of stuff or the area of the shape.
Renee's saying he put puzzles together in geometry class in high school. Maybe we didn't take the right.
And in English class, I got to watch movies, but it's not really literature in English class.
All right. But I think the conversation with Terence, so what's holding Michael back is that he made this promise to Turner, and then his conversation with Terence. Terence, if you were in Terence's position, wouldn't you have just sold Turner out?
No, he wants to be with Turner. So like if he makes it till next week, Turner won't put him up. So I think for Terrence's reasons, he's just kind of playing his best bet, which is that Turner's probably going to win HOH next week.
Yeah. Oh, Renee was using sarcasm. See, I don't get math sarcasm. Anything with math.
On the internet, you got to do /s or nobody knows what you're saying. Because on the internet, I could type like baseball is a sport full of misogynists, But if I don't put /s, everyone's all like,
is that what people do? Is that a Reddit thing?
/s is like means sarcasm. Yeah.
Child, did you say misogynist?
Cool.
Yeah.
A misogynist. We never have those on Big Brother.
Shout out to Maddie and Janet. Matt Rosie, that's my favorite.
Were you waiting for that? Did I set you up?
You did set me up. And also this one.
It was really fun to see him win H of H, and sort of get his, to hear he's in it.
I loved when Michael won H of H. That's Jerry O'Connell, Big Brother superfan,
Making
the
$5,000. Way to go, Jerry.
Way to go, Jerry. Way to go, Jerry. Or this is a classic one.
There is no fair or unfair in the Big Brother house. First of all, let's just say that.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you for your input.
I feel like maybe Jerry was like, I'll just go on and I'll say I like Big Brother. And then he was like, I probably won't get any follow-up questions.
Let's be honest. I like Jerry O'Connell as much as anyone else. He was in Stand By Me. He's iconic. He's married to Rebecca Romaine. All good things. However, this dude will take the airtime anytime he can. This is what he had to say about BB podcasters.
If you listen to the podcast and everything, some of the Big Brother connoisseurs don't like how unpredictable this season is, but that's why it's so incredible.
No one's ever said that.
We want predictability.
It's just like, Jerry, you can't have every job. Sometimes you got to just say, this one's not for me. Because he's into Bravo, he's into this. And granted, I'm into a lot of things too. But when I'm into the things I actually know about them, and Jerry's like, what, does it have a camera in front of it? I love Big Brother. I know what the podcasters, they love when it's like,
Sir, you're in the self-checkout line.
He's now hosting, him and his wife are hosting a new Love Boat show.
Love Boat, the show?
Yeah, but now it's a reality show. They rebooted as a reality show.
Oh. I
So I
didn't
think
know Rebecca Romaine Stamos needed that much money.
she's not Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Oh.
That was when she was married to John Stamos. Now she's Rebecca Romaine
Lettuce.
O'Connell.
Rebecca Romaine Lettuce.
Rebecca Romaine Lettuce. He watches the HMH on Monday nights on ABC.
This is a great show. I hope the H of H finds out who murdered that body.
I mean, Jerry, God bless Jerry, but that dude, if there's a camera, he's like, I'll do it. I know about it.
I know. I just picture him at the self-checkout line where it says, "You're on security," and they'd be like, "I love security. Security's great." Like, "Sir, please check out."
Self-checkout is actually I'm a big fan of self-checkout. You know what people don't like about self-checkout is you gotta, there's no one there to
I was
help you.
hanging out with my wife, Rebecca Romaine Stamos Lettuce, and
So you're still calling her Stamos. Oh my gosh. So there we go. All right. Yes, I think putting Alyssa and Terence up is a waste of Michael's time at this point.
yeah, because if you're like, "Hey, Alyssa, if I don't put you up, can I have your vote?" She'll be like, "Oh my God, yes, I'm not worthless."
No, she'll be like, I feel so guilty. Every scene with Alyssa, even Zingbot, she cried. Some kind of tears formed. That's
Not
why
when she was getting hypnotherapy. She was so happy.
Okay. Can I tell you a secret about the hypnotherapy?
No, keep it casual.
I'm going to, just because it
No.
won't hurt the game.
No.
It's the editing.
No,
That happened weeks ago.
no,
That happened a long time ago.
I can't hear you.
Not to be a bee, but did you hear when Alyssa said they had a Burger King in the bee? She did not. She did not. They have a Wendy's. She would say that though. She's a super fan.
Yeah,
She's super
she's
fan.
going to Europe, which is located in Hawaii this year.
This is Hawaii. Yeah. It's the Hawaii of Europe.
Oh my God, I'm getting the best hashtags ever. Chell deserves a PS5.
MILF Man is always on your side. I feel like you're MILF Man. Are you, because when you look at another screen, are you MILF Man?
No.
Because MILF Man goes hard for you to get these freaking this PS5, Chell.
Milkman for president.
Chell looked like Brittany's crazy eye when he turned into a circle. Oh, do it again. Put your camera off. Yep, there you go.
Hear
That is
you.
it.
Okay,
Chell,
you're at the
just-
top of a staircase.
Okay.
What do you see?
I see a knife.
Okay, grab it.
Okay, I got it.
Now put it to Zingbot's throat and make him
Okay.
write better jokes.
Write better fucking jokes. Oh my God, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I'm going to unplug. I'm walking up the stairs. I'm not going to get COVID. I'm going to go where Zingbot, where his battery is. I'm going to open up the back and I'm going to spit in it because water's bad. And then I'm going to take the batteries out and I'm going to throw them. But I'm going to say, make sure they get recycled, right? Because you have to recycle batteries. I got a whole bag of them in the drawer. Okay.
I know that in the desert, they don't let us recycle them anywhere.
What? So what do you do with batteries? We just have them
In
sitting
LA,
there.
you just go to the library and you can like drop them off. I have to wait to go back to LA to drop them off.
Jesus, you know how many batteries we have? It's sick.
I know. And you put them in your candles, and that's sick to me.
What? No, I
And
put
I
them
need
in
them
my
for-
lights.
I know. I need them for my mouse.
Whatever. What did you think of that? Speaking of, okay, so that hypnotherapy was a while ago. Well, Kyle was still in the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was post, and she hurt her back because she was training with like Monty, I think, and she lifted too much, and she's having sex on a floaty, which is not or orthopedically
I think that's
sound,
where her back pain is coming from.
right? It's
Yeah.
the floaty sex and the deadlifts.
Maybe Kyle's so new at it that when he does it, he's like really hurting her back, and maybe Kyle needs to like relax.
He's blowing her back out for real.
Yeah.
Maybe Zingbot could have talked about, Alyssa, you
Maybe-
hurt your back from carrying all the dead weight of your game. You know what I mean?
Oh,
'Cause, like,
that'd
she
be
was
good.
deadlifting, but really it's just her dead weight of her game.
But I don't think they want to show the casuals that they have sex, because as a Facebook mom, I would have to explain that to my kids, and I'm not ready for that conversation, even though he's.
Hashtag Kyle's mom said. No, I'm saying just from her like lifting weights or something. That could be it.
What do you mean?
So they could have talked about how she really hurt her back, which was through weights. But you said it was from weights, but I think it's from carrying all of the dead weight of your game, zing, or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so as a Facebook mom group user, you're not ready to start talking about your about sex to your 27-year-old kid. So
Yeah.
that's why.
That would be uncomfortable.
Mhm.
I told him the stork comes. The stork has sex with Santa, and then Santa deposits his snow in the snork. Did I say snork?
You did. You did.
That cartoon now. The snorkels on the top.
I remember those. That was a fun cartoon. Oh, they're using the Pilates machine, Ron. Vanessa said. Vanessa knows.
Maybe Kyle overheard too many songs where he's like, I'm going to break your back when I get in that pussy crack. And then that's what he's been doing to Alyssa, is like trying to break her back.
The pussy crack, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to break that back when I get in the pussy crack. Crack, crack, crack a like it. Crack the back. Crack a like it back. Crack it. And then Terence is like spinning it.
That's a good song.
Crack a like it. Crack the back.
Crack.
Crack that pussy crack. Crack that back with the pussy crack. Do the pussy crack. Crack that back. Crack a like. Crack. Whoa, chill. Whoa. Make that pussy crack. In the back. Go through that pussy crack that back. Crack. Okay, I think we could be like DJ Showtime.
Yeah.
Also, what the fact that they even give Terence a DJ edit and he's a karaoke DJ is just baffling. The bus driver, you drive the bus.
Yeah, but you can be your hobbies just because he drives his bus. This is like when I text you and I was like, I like what Kyle said about Terence, that he's a good dad. Because it's like, to drive a bus for your life, you just get like, man, what am I doing wrong? And then you're like, well, I'm taking care of my family. So it's okay.
Why is that a wrong thing? What's wrong with being a bus driver?
Well, I think that
when he wants to be a creative, you mean?
Yeah,
he
yeah,
really
yeah.
wants to be a
Like,
DJ. Got it.
Yeah, like he basically put that aside, karaoke, so that he could drive a bus, and now he does it at night.
Because he needs benefits, and karaoke DJing does not come with dental or medical. Apparently,
those tips don't give you college fund money. So
he said he doesn't let anyone in the booth.
And then
he's DJing when he's spinning.
You put a haha emoji on it because you said that boy's been married a lot. That ain't his first marriage. And to me, as a Facebook mom, like,
I think I called him a man.
Yeah. Well, as a Facebook mom, I didn't know that he was married multiple times. Like, I just thought that he'd been in that. Those were his kids, and that's
Chell was singing Terrence's praises, and we read Chell's text. He was like, God, I love from a casual. You were like, oh, Terence, God, I mean, what a good husband. And I was like, that's his third wife. He's like the Elizabeth Taylor of Big Brother at this point. Like,
got it.
So yeah, apparently there's more out there about Terence, but I'm not looking into it.
Oh,
I haven't listened to it yet. I'll be honest. I was going to Caitlin listen to his podcast, but I haven't brought myself to it yet. I was going to do it. I thought it'd be really fun. And then every time I look at it, I'm like, because I listen to Terence in the house, and that's bad enough. He has bad enough
a podcast.
Yeah, and his takes are pretty bad. Yeah, you could be DJ. Chell is the leader of the call to Facebook moms, for real. Oh my God, he should do a karaoke bus.
That'd be good. That'd be a good
like
show.
Cash Cab. He should pitch that.
But then you'd have to deal with possibly be like a drinking bus, and I feel bad for those guys.
Oh, that
or the bikes. Yeah. Like when you go to the city and they have those drinking bikes.
Terence is the less invasive marriage.
That's why Julie likes him so much.
Right. Okay. So this episode, I feel like there was so much filler too. I mean, it's kind of a boring week in that Michael, we don't know tomorrow actually.
We just had the craziest week with all the drama. I mean, you were releasing videos. We skipped going to the beach so that you could make a video. And this
You're
week,
never going to let that one go. You're never going to let that one go, buddy.
And then this week we would have been like, let's go to the beach. I have nothing to do.
Well, this weekend we had our friends in town.
But I'm saying it was boring on Big Brother this week.
Crack, pop, pussy, crickety, crack, crack, crack. Make that back crack with the pussy crack. Crack it like a, crack it like a, crack it like a, crack it like a, crack it like a pussy crack. Crack it like a pussy crack. Crack it like a pussy crack. Yeah. There you go. I like this dance that you're doing.
Thanks.
Terence doesn't seem very fun at parties. No, he doesn't.
Is that meme where they're like, I bet he's standing in the corner alone, and then they're like, I bet everyone doesn't know that I'm a karaoke DJ.
Yeah, because he's like, he probably walks in places thinking people are gonna recognize him, like when he was in Burger King talking about crockpot pussy.
And not acknowledge everybody, but they just turn away really quickly and make sure they make eye contact.
Oh Oh my God, it's Terence, the karaoke DJ from last night. He takes himself way too seriously. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He uses actual CDs. Oh my God. Hey, weren't you at my show last night? That wasn't a show. I went to karaoke. Are you the creator of karaoke? Because no. So how I test, can you tell, tell me, this is an off question, how I tested positive for low levels of ethanol when I haven't had alcohol in years?
Yes. So you're going to want to go and get some crystals and then put them in your butt. And then when you poop them out, if the crystals are brown, you drank alcohol. So,
if it was brown, you got down.
Yeah.
If the crystals are brown, you got down.
Yeah. There on Reddit, there was a terrible Facebook post. They have shit Facebook moms say. And it was this mom that basically posted a picture of her vajayjay with the baby. And they're like, should I go to the hospital?
Wait, the baby was crowning?
Yeah, like, and she was like, my husband looked and it just feels like I have to poop, but I don't know what's wrong.
You stop it. That's fake.
It's true.
No, she was pregnant. She was crowning the ring of fire.
Yep.
And she posted a picture on Facebook of the baby's head crowning.
I'm telling you, Facebook moms are just not all there. I was on a nursing subreddit. I like to read what the nurses are talking about. And then they're sharing stories about like people who come to the ER for dumb reasons. One of them was like, my son has terrible gas. It smells really bad. And they brought that kid to the ER. And so then another one shared that one time a doctor had left the room and he said, sometimes I just think we're the lifeguards in the shallow end of the gene pool.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we call it would be the baby door. Make that baby door crack.
Well, that baby door was propped open. So I just.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Joe, you really do seem to be into Facebook mom life. Is that like a fetish?
No, I just like to give advice on things that I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. So like most Americans.
I'm a Facebook mom group. Ask me anything. Go ahead.
AMA. All right. I'm going to ask you anything about this episode. So you wouldn't have sold Turner out if you were Terence?
No, I wouldn't have. I would have taken a shot at Monty or Turner because I think now's the chance that you get everyone on board with getting one or the other out. Mm-hmm. And even if you put like, if one of them wins the veto, it's like you put someone else up, like either Terence or Alyssa. And though they might go home, I think it's just like you talk to everybody, be like, well, if you keep Turner, if he stays up on the board against Alyssa, it's like you're keeping someone that's going to win stuff and you want a good chance at winning stuff, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So these were boring noms. We do have, we never know what's going to happen with the veto. We have that episode on Wednesday. And we have a veto ceremony. They always do those on Mondays. So all of us who do, no spoilers, will know if anything, what happens, if anything changes. So what else? Oh, we had another redemption of Kyle scene where it was Taylor having to talk Alyssa down because she was crying again. She was changing from one sports bra shirt to another sports bra shirt. And Taylor was being very kind and being like, hey, you know, it's okay to feel that you loved someone when you love someone. And then she's like, it's been a really, I love how Alyssa, after everything that's happened in this house, she's like, it's been a really hard week for me. It's like, girl, you got raw dog twice after this
I think she's pregnant. It's going to be the first Big Brother baby.
But she did get her period, but you can be pregnant and get your period. Some people get their period throughout pregnancy. So I don't know, but we had this other where it was kind of, I felt like it was another scene that they're showing some kind of, you know, trying to redeem Kyle and, you know, because it's then Taylor, you know, saying, you know, they make sure to add in that she's like, you know, I just think he said something that he didn't kind of understand.
I found the post and I sent it to your private chat. So this is not something that you share.
I can't see crowning though.
Oh, then don't look.
Like I still, even though I'm in my 40s as a woman,
don't look then.
But now I kind of want to. There's no tears.
No, it's the
I can't.
it's the baby door that's open.
Even the scene from
It's a long story of like, my husband looked and I think it's bad, but we're not sure if we should go to the hospital.
No, do you know that scene in what was that movie with Katherine Heigl and Seth Rogen where they have a baby together?
Oh
It was
yeah.
Judd Apatow,
Yep.
whatever that show was,
Mhm.
a movie was. They had a scene where it was the most perfect baby door you've ever seen. So obviously it was very After Effects. It was just like this gorgeous baby door, but they had a crowning, and I was like, oh God. Oh God.
yeah.
I mean, it's a beautiful thing, but I can't knock it up. Thank you.
But they have to normalize that. That's natural.
Of course, but I can't. I've been shown baby deliveries in high
Your friends
school.
recorded it and they show it to you?
No, in sex ed, I did this. And then in
No, you did
college,
that.
yes, I swear. And then in college, they showed us one in another class, and I couldn't
Jolene,
look.
put your hands down.
I
No.
couldn't look. I can't. I think it's beautiful and great, but I just think of my vagina. I can't see it. And it's
I
like
like how
pushing.
you're-
It's like, let me out. Just let me out. Just like that show
Your
Jail.
idea
Remember?
of a vagina
Yeah.
is like catching a football. You're like,
Well,
I'm
it's
open.
10 centimeters.
Yeah.
How big
I'm
is 10
open.
centimeters? I'm not good at math. I'm open. No, it's like Jay-Z. It's the Illuminati. It's just too, it hurts. See,
Throw me the baby, God. I'm open.
The only thing I'm crowning is my own head. See, some people love
Vaginas are
it.
the doorway to heaven
They are.
because it's like God's like, here's the baby. And
The
he's
doorway
like,
from heaven.
yeah, he's pushing it from the other side. And you're
Oh,
like,
that's beautiful, child.
gotta
That's a
catch it.
beautiful Julie Chen Moonves quote.
Thanks. I want to make it a
Sharon-
billboard and put it up in Wisconsin.
And you know what? They would put it up.
Yeah.
Sharon says, I love watching babies come out. And my mom's the same way. My mom, I always call her a perv because she always asks everyone who's pregnant, can I be there in the birth? And I was like, my God, calm down, pervy.
You just met her, Nana.
Yeah, I just don't think I can. Like, I can't even look at that picture.
I had to watch the labor and delivery door at work the other day, and the lady came in like she was hurting. So I felt bad for her. Like she couldn't sit down in the wheelchair like normal. She had to they had to push her while she was on her knees, like in the wheelchair. You know how kids sit in the wheelchair with or in a chair on their knees, backwards? Yeah, they had to push her like that.
Oh, poor sweetie.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope she had a good delivery.
And it's so funny because the husband, you could tell he just woke up and he's just like normal.
He has no idea what she's about to do, which is so magical. GP says, don't do it. Just watch House of Dragons episode 1. I haven't watched it yet. Never having sex again. Oh, great. What's on that? Do you know?
No, I haven't seen it.
Is there a baby thing?
Is it a poop? Does poop come out like normal? Because they got to normalize that.
Pooping when you give birth? Not everybody does, but a lot of people do.
A lot of people do.
See, this is how boring the episode was. We'd rather talk about this.
We're talking about other things. Crack a leg.
Crack a leg.
Crack a leg. Crack a leg.
I heard all fours is the best way. Is it, Nurse Chow? Vanessa says.
Just like when a dog goes pee, you just lift up one leg. Baby falls out.
There's a lot of blood. Oh God! I feel like there's some
burst.
thing. No. I think we're talking about the episode.
Oh, there was a lot of blood on this episode. Yeah.
Not this. The House of Dragons.
Oh, House of Dragon. Got it.
The GOT prequel or whatever.
Got it.
Oh my God! I feel like Game of Thrones is so good, but also you could pull back a little bit. We don't need. It's a little gory at times.
No, you need that. Sex and violence. That's what sells.
I mean, we had brother sister love. That was pushing
that was
it
like
enough.
the first episode. You were like, "Oh my God, that was gross." Well, gotta watch the next episode. Gotta figure out what happened.
But we know.
We know what.
We've all been grossed out enough now.
You got it. But you have to understand, that's how they get people enticed. They show some boobs, you have some sex, and then by the 8th season, there's no boobs, no sex, and you're like, okay, well, I'm so invested, I don't need that hook with the worm to draw me in.
Dragons had a breached. Oh,
that's what they go sideways, breached.
Breach is where you try to come out butt first.
Got it.
I went breach, and so at the last minute, my mom had to have a C-section on me because I was like, "Bitch, look at my butt," and I was like, "Boop boop boop boop," And she went through all the labor. I felt at the time I didn't care, but now I do feel bad. She went through all the labor just to go, oh, JK, she's butt first. I turned and they couldn't turn me. I don't know.
Nice.
I just feel like I've always been ass first. I've always been an ass first kind of lady, just like, no. Okay.
If anything, you've been like, don't go near my back door.
Yeah, I'm not like a backdoor giver, but I feel like I lead with my ass. You know what I mean? I make promises. I write checks I'm not going to cash. You can't cash.
That was way too close. I was giving you a shoulder massage. Stay away.
But first, I can watch a C-section, I think. No, I can't watch when they cut, but I can watch when they pull out the baby.
But any type of surgery is just sad because there's like a risk for complication. Also infection. But I guess that's with everything, anything health related.
Mm-hmm. Natalie says, I want to see more luxury competition. Something. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, I do feel like they had in the past, maybe 16, when the first one you made me watch. I feel like there was more 15? Like, you just found $5,000 and you're like,
yeah.
They were giving away more money.
Yeah. What else happened in this episode? Okay, so we got noms. You talked to Alyssa. Alyssa talked about the pound and said, hey, the pound's a thing. And
I don't
Michael's
know
like,
if this will help you. Yeah.
I already know. And she's like, I just feel so bad, like sharing this information. But Kyle told me when he was inside of me that there was a alliance. I'm like, why is she crying? It's okay to share information. And it was, she named the 4 dudes, and Michael's like, fascinating. I already knew, but I didn't know the name. So they knew the name, so the pound. And then he ends up saying at the end, when he does the noms, you only shared information with me when I had power. And then what did you think of Terrence's reaction to being nominated?
When he got nominated? I feel like he's untouchable. Ever since he won HOH, he's had Daniel Tiger syndrome. He
does. That's why they were best friends. They're both assholes.
Yeah. He's been like, yeah, nice noms. We're gonna be talking about that this week.
Yeah, it's like, Terrence, what are you gonna do? You can do nothing. If you get off the block, it will be because of nothing you did.
Anytime you request a song, I'm gonna skip it.
I know. If you come in and you want "You Ought to Know" by Alanis Morissette, which all the ladies want, okay, I'm gonna say nope.
I'm gonna lose your paper on purpose.
Terrence is like, in that hat, I can't take you seriously. I just can't.
Why not? What's wrong with the hat?
It's ridiculous. It's like, it's cute. A hat you get buried in.
No.
But it's probably a hat he got married in.
No.
You get buried in that hat.
No, your wife would never let you wear that hat from
one of his 3 wives let him.
No.
I guarantee it.
I guarantee there's no pictures of his wedding with that hat on. And if there is, I will watch live feeds for a whole day.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. What's his last name? Terrence.
Don't look it up.
BB24 wedding. Someone find me a picture of Terrence on one of his wedding days. You got 3 to choose from.
No Photoshops.
Photoshops included.
No Photoshops.
Oh, I found it.
No, shut up.
Wait. No, this is the Photoshop.
Yeah, that's a Photoshop. Get out of here.
Oh, why are people Photoshopping this? Weird. Terrence, I should find his Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, chill. So why do you think he's acting all like Mr. Like, this is ridiculous? Like, you're not even working with Michael. You're working against him. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just think he's untouchable. I think that he thinks he's untouchable.
He's all big and tough because he got second place in HOH.
Yep. They need to do more comps like that so that he wins. That way he can.
Or you can get second place and win.
I want to see him and Brittany in the final too. That way people are like, I can't vote for any of them. What? Do we have
Terrence Higgins? That's his name.
I feel like, do we have to vote?
Do you think Terrence, from a casual perspective, do you think he's going to be a bitter juror, Chaw?
Of course. You voted him out. No matter who voted him out, like even if he left when Monty was, he'd be like, Monty, that asshole. I hate that guy.
You know, Chaw?
I shared stories with that guy. I told him how to be creative. I invited him to my open mic karaoke.
can't find his
He's a bum.
freaking. I'm looking through who Big Brother follows because they usually follow the most recent house guests. So I'm just looking through their list. If you're wondering why I'm
I'm
not,
pretty sure they tell them to get rid of stuff on their Instagram before they
they do, but they definitely don't
Hey,
always
there's
do
that
that.
one video of you hitting a bong really hard. Maybe archive it.
Right? Maybe.
DJ
Well, I mean,
oh,
what did they say?
DJ dementia.
Oh,
Oh, I just had to take care of a dementia guy, so I just
yeah, dementia is the saddest. He's just DJ delusion. Okay, so they're still following Caitlin Herman, Rachel. And they're following some rando. He must be one of the casting people. They follow Magnum PI.
I feel like we just sent 400 people on Instagram to search for.
I know, and they'll
Terence
find it before me.
wearing pork pie hat.
They follow Omarosa still, Josh Martinez, BB19's Kevin, Dominique. Oh, Dominique. I remember Dominique. Liz and Julia, the twins, shell.
I would feel weird about continuing to follow them because they got an OnlyFans now. So it's like anti-CBS.
What? OnlyFans isn't anti-CBS. Maybe
It's like
sister.
No, but I thought that it was like sexual. So that's why I was like, isn't
Not
that
all OnlyFans are.
CBS? Not, I'm saying theirs because they release sister kissing and stuff like that.
Sister kissing. Oh my gosh, I cannot find Tear Bear. What the heck?
I thought so. So now you owe me. We're going to the gym.
Oh God. Oh God. They follow Cody Cauliflower, Big Brother. Has anyone sent a link to it yet?
Terence has an OnlyFans. No, but if he did, it'd be DJ Show in quotation marks time.
Okay, I can't find his.
It'd be like boudoir photos with the DJ
Instagram
table in the back.
Let's see, Terence BB24. Let's see if that's a hashtag. I need an assistant. Shall we be my assistant? BB24 Terence. Oh, maybe I should do a hashtag. You want to know what's so cute? My bestie back home, she still doesn't know how to do hashtags. And I got to tell her, I keep forgetting. And she does a space with her hashtags. It's so cute.
It does?
Desi does, yeah. It's so cute. I'm like, Desi. BB24. There's not one thing for Terence, BB24.
I told you.
Tilly's like, I am on your lap now. Okay, let me look through the BB24 post. Come here, baby kitty. And now it's just, you're just experiencing me and Chell, what we already do.
So it's Terence B.
Higgins.
24?
And his last name is Higgins. Yeah.
At wedding.
They don't tag him.
So I'm going to go ahead and use Dolly. Have you heard of Dolly?
No.
So Dolly is an AI that creates images from searches.
Okay.
Like in a search.
Okay.
They'll create images based upon that. So that's how Viking fans have been able to see Kirk Cousins win a Super Bowl.
Okay. Oh, maybe I spelled Terrence wrong.
Someone said Showtime 616. You always got to add your area code. That's how you know.
I do like my area code. Okay. Showtime.
Janet Boyer, thank you so much.
Janet, you're a star. Oh, the account is private. Should I request a follow?
Yeah, request.
I just requested to follow them. I don't think they're going to approve me. But DJ Showtime 616 at Big Brother CBS at DJ Showtime 616.
Oh my God, I got to show you these like AI created images.
Okay, do it.
It's kind of freaky. Okay.
Thank you, Janet. You're the best. That took me way too long. Well, what's his wife's name? So I can look up his wife. Okay, so these are, let me get rid of the logo. These are computer generated. This is Dolly.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't even look yet because I'm trying to get rid of this casual corner border. What the fridge? What the beef? Okay, what the heck? Why did it do that to their faces?
Because it's AI generated. Let's find out if he has one with a hat.
Terence BB24 with a
And hit
hat.
search. It's going to take some time, so maybe you want to hide my screen while it pops up.
Okay, because it might be like porn or something. Will pop
No,
up.
it's AI generated, so their faces all look weird.
Oh, Chell has gorgeous hair.
Thank
Plus
you. Oh,
10
Amy-
PS5 points for the hair.
All right. How many points do I need for PS5, Jolene?
A lot.
How many is a lot? You got to put like a real number on it.
100,000 subscribers.
Guys?
And you have to help me get there.
50K. It's 50K.
I just changed the game.
No, it's 50K.
But I am going to quit my job and only do this.
At a million, yeah. Oh, someone just gave me 10,000. I'm on my way.
Okay, we are
oh.
8 subscribers away, by the way, from 26,000.
Hey, congratulations. And I know that we're kind of getting off the beaten path here for Big Brother.
That's okay. It's fun.
And I think that's when I stop. Oh, I found it. Go ahead and show my screen.
Okay.
Guys, this is Terence BB24 with a hat at a wedding.
That's what they created?
Yeah.
What in the heck? This website sucks.
No, these are computer generated. That's just how it is.
This is how far we've come in technology in 2022. This is the best we can do. Everybody looks like they've got burns or something. What's happening?
Hey, kids. They do.
Oh, I'm always moving goalposts. I have to. Okay.
I know, Renee, it's not fair.
Thank you. Vanessa's going to request undercover. Everyone requests undercover, and we got to get to the bottom of
get
this.
Everyone who's watching this to request so they have
Terence, and then we'll unfollow him. We'll be like, damn, Terence is popular as whoever's running his account. Yeah, especially I like Andrew said. Okay, so Tracy Higgins is his wife, right? Let me see if I can find hers. That's such a common name.
I think this will be the end of it, unless you have something to talk about.
I mean, it's bad nominations.
We checked. We did it all.
There were tears.
Terence is on the block. Terence is mad. He's spicy.
He's spicy.
He gave me 50,000 points, so I have 60,010 points, 99 stars, and 48 springs.
I can't find his wife's. Okay, if anyone knows.
Share my screen.
Okay.
This is a kid's drawing of a dad hugging me when I'm sad.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I
know, right?
And creepy. What's the one that like the kid doesn't have a body and it's the one in the middle?
Hey, these are kids' drawings, man. You just
that's so sweet. But I mean, you can take from that.
Let's see what you look like. Joleen Lunzer at the winning an Emmy.
I thought he always says shout out to Tracy, his wife, but his wife's name is Dana.
Uh-oh.
Who is he shouting out?
Uh-oh. We want answers.
All right. Sweet Dana. Let's see.
Maybe he's shouting out like Tracy Chapman, the singer.
He got a fast car. He got a fast bus.
At the karaoke.
I got a job that pays my bills. Okay, Dana. There's a lot of Dana Higgins on here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, that doesn't help me.
No, it doesn't.
And what's going on with your search?
My search is making images of Joleen Lunzer winning an Emmy. And then Renee just put Joleen Lunzer, Chell Hernandez, and the pics are so weird. That's so bad. Jolene, share my screen. Here's you winning.
Hold on. Chick Benny says AI means ain't it.
Show pictures of you winning an Emmy.
That looks just like me, actually. Like without makeup, that is.
Which one?
Well, let's see. That one, the bottom or the middle left is. I feel like that's giving me Jolene energy, but the arms are too buff. The middle top, pretty close.
You got 2 Emmys that night. That's really good.
Yeah, that lady's arms are too thin.
Oh my God.
Wow, that is exciting. So it
I
just
feel like it made these images because it saw all the images of you and you constantly change your hair. So it's like, it can't.
doesn't know what to do with
Yeah.
it. And it's like also she's kind of old, so let's do some black and white. And sometimes she shows her arms, but mostly she doesn't.
Oh my God.
Alrighty.
Married in July 2021 to Dana Higgins.
I'm out of here. Are you to keep going live?
I'm actually going to do a separate video because I have to get caught up on spoilers because we had our friends in town. So I'm probably going to end it here, you guys. This was just a silly breakdown. We had some fun.
Thank
Hopefully
you for
guys
checking in on us and watching. It was fun.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm sorry I didn't get any videos up this weekend, but you know, sometimes you gotta have social time, right, Joe?
Yeah, shout out to Valerie and Jeff. We had a great time.
We had a good time, and producer Tilly had fun. And her tail is wet. What do you think she got into?
Her pee.
We are in the same house. Chell is right
Rooms. Yeah.
through that door. He's in the office.
Let's see.
Wait, let me go say hi on yours. Okay. But no,
Jolene said come say hi.
Nope, I'm wearing shorts. You come say hi on mine.
No, I'm wearing shorts too.
I don't want anyone to see my baby.
Your legs, what's wrong with them? You're so cute. You use my guitar to cover up here. You're not even having your legs on here.
I don't want people to be scared by my ghostly legs.
All right. Well, I love you, show. Let's go to the gym.
All right. I love you too, Chell. We got to go to the gym, you guys. I will be back with more Big Brother recaps all week. I will have some fun spoiler videos. Please hit that subscribe. We're almost to 26,000. We're 8 subscribers away, which is so cool because we just hit our goal of 25,000. Now we're up to 26. We have a goal for 2022 for 30. So thank you guys. Thank you for everyone who joined the membership, just leaving comments, just subscribing, liking. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. Yeah, shorts are against. I got booty shorts on. These shorts are against booty, rocking everywhere. So you guys are fantastic. Feel free to share my YouTube out to anyone you think could be interested in it, and follow me on social media at Joleen Lunzer on Instagram, TikTok, and the Twitter. And remember, I'm finding my outro here. Okay. And remember, wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, breakfast, lunch, brunch, dunch, everything in between, and enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Good night, guys.